R.S.Bharathi, a very senior citizen of DMK party, who is normally in the habit of bashing each and the other parties, leaders and everyone, immaterial of who is holding what post, for a change, has come out with a statement. In DMK party, senior people like him have not been given the due recognition which ought to have been given much earlier.
எனக்கு 69 வயசுல தான் எம்பி கிடைச்சது, அவருக்கு ஏறத்தாழ 70 வயசுல தான் எம்பி கிடைச்சது. இதை நான் சொல்வதற்கு காரணம் இந்த யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ் வந்திருக்கிறவங்களுக்கெல்லாம் கவர்மெண்ட் போஸ்டிங் கிடைக்காது, நாங்கள்லாம் இவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்பட்டோம், எங்களெல்லாம் ஒதுக்கிட்டாங்க. ஒதுக்குவாங்க, அப்படி தான் நடக்கும். இதெல்லாம் ஜீரணிச்சின்னு தான் இந்த கட்சியில் இருக்கணும். அப்படி இல்லைன்னா அதுக்கு தான் ஒரு பாடமாக இருக்குது.
What's your take on this?
It was an open secret known to all the political circles in Tamil Nadu that nobody can get any post, including the party post and including the post of MLA and MP, without the support of the Karunanidhi's family members. When Karunanidhi was alive, there were so many power centers in Karunanidhi's family. Yes. And if at all you want to get an MLA post or candidature of the MLA, you have to go and approach either Stalin, who was one of the power center when Karunanidhi was alive, and Alagili, he was also one of the power center. There was the daughter of Karunanidhi, Selvi, and they have to approach her. And after that, there is the second family. They have to approach Kanimudi or Rajati Amman. So there are so many power centers in DMK, even when Karunanidhi was alive. So without getting the support of these power centers, nobody can get any post in DMK. It was known to everybody else. I don't know how R.S.Bharathi has been blabbering now as if it is a new environment. This has been happening. Now the power center got reduced. Now there are 2 to 3 power centers. Udayanidhi Stalin, Sabarizan, the son-in-law, and the Durga Stalin. Only the power center has been reduced, that's all. And you take example of Stalin's cabinet. There were, because when Stalin was sworn in as the chief minister, I was giving an interview to a channel stating that is it a Stalin government or MJR government? Because 10 ministers belonged to AIADMK. Either they were the disciples of MGR or disciples of Jayalalitha. You take example of Segar Babu, he was previously from AIADMK. You take example of Senthil Balaji, and you just see this video about what Stalin had told about Senthil Balaji just 1 year back.
Yes.
And he was telling that he was an anti-social and element who had involved in all sorts of malpractices. After that, just after 1 year, you see the video where Stalin was speaking about Senthil Balaji. So Senthil Balaji is now, he was in Jayalalitha, ex-minister in Jayalalitha cabinet, and he was now very close to Stalin simply because he has been giving regular bribe to Stalin. So apart from these two, Kannappan, Raja Kannappan, he was previously in AIADMK, and Raghupati, Muthuswamy. There is a very long list. Nearly 10 ministers.
Even Shekhar Babu.
10 ministers were AIADMK functionaries. So what does it mean? Because DMK was started during 1949. Now it is 70-year-old party. Does it mean that there was no talented people in DMK? Why they have picked up from the AIADMK? What these people in the DMK cadres have been doing? There are so many seniors in the party.
Yes.
Most of them were already ignored. So this is how the selection process in the DMK has been going on. And even in this local body election, if you give 1 crore of rupees, you can get the councillor nomination. Oh, this is how DMK has been functioning. This is not because R.S.Bharathi only at the age of 65 was given a post, Rajya Sabha post.
Yes.
That is what he has been saying, that the seniors were before. But ignoring the seniors is not a new factor in DMK. That has been happening for quite a long time. But what had happened when Annadurai was the chief minister, was the DMK president or was the chief minister? Nobody, because it was the post was given only based on seniority, only based on the talent of the concerned individual. This is how candidates were selected when Annadurai was the chief minister. And after that, when MGR was the chief minister, nobody can approach him through any recommendation. Even MGR would not heed the request of his own wife, Janaki Ramachandran, in the selection process of MLAs and MPs or party cadres. He used to give the post according to seniority, according to the talents, according to the education. When the candidate list was released during the time of MGR used to display the degree behind the name. If you in those days, if you see the list, that was Damodaran MBBS, Radhakrishnan MA, just like that. He had given priority only to the qualification of the candidate, MGR. And only during the time of Jayalalitha, Sasigala made some domination. And when Kamarajul was the chief minister, only based on merits. It was only when Karunanidhi became the chief minister, when Karunanidhi became the president, the family rule had dominated, and most of the DMK cadres knew very well about this. They were just acting only as slaves to the family of DMK or family of Stalin. And I want to tell one particular incident, how a person had got his seat by dominating the family members of Karunanidhi. There was one Ritish. And there was one Ritish. And he had got huge money through some crooked method. I cannot explain that because the foster son of Jayalalitha, and he had looted some money, very big money, when Jayalalitha was sent to jail. Jayalalitha was sent to jail at that time. Sasigala was also sent to jail during 1996. A huge amount was taken away from the Jayalalitha's residence. And in that process, this Ritish, he had got some hundreds of crores at that point of time. And he had deceived, he had cheated the foster son of Jayalalitha. He went away along with the money. So after that, he had invested in real estate and everything. So he had got at least thousands of crores during 2008. He was owning thousands of crores of rupees. And he was thinking that he should enter in politics, because since he had got huge amount, he was thinking that, okay, we should enter in politics. In Tamil Nadu, only two parties were dominating, DMK and ADMK. He cannot go and ask ADMK because it was the ADMK money which was looted by Ritish. So naturally he had selected DMK. How he got the seat, one of the family members of Karunanidhi, they are running a business at Chennai.
Yes.
At Rayapete they have got a business, important business. So this Ritish knew very well that that particular business belonged to Karunanidhi's family. So he went to the shop and he had bought 1 lakh of rupee worth of articles. After 1 week, again he came, 1 lakh. Every week he went and purchasing, he went on purchasing 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh of rupees of articles. And he knew very well the psychology of the DMK family members. So the DMK family member lady, and she was asking the manager, who is that every week he was coming and buying more than 1 lakh worth of articles, who is that? And the manager said that there is one person coming, his name is Ritish, and he is buying all these things. And you tell him that I want to meet him, because that family member of Karunanidhi felt that he must be a very big wealthy person. So the manager had informed to Ritish that the family member of Karunanidhi wanted to meet you. He went there. And he went with a 2 crores car, brand new car. He just bought it and he was driving the car. He went to the Karunanidhi's family member's house. And that family member lady was asking, what is this you are buying every week, 1.5 lakh, 1 lakh. Who are you? What is the business you are doing? And he got some acquaintance with the family member. And another young girl was there at home. And he was also the blood relative of Karunanidhi. She was also the blood relative of Karunanidhi. And she was asking about the car, what is this car, how much? And then Ritesh said, he had given the key to that lady, and he said that you just have a drive, it's my own car. And that lady had taken the car, she went for a drive, short drive. She came back and she was telling to Ritesh, it's very good. Then Ritesh was telling to that lady, you keep the key with you, madam, and you can use the car for 1 week or 10 days. After that, I will get back.
Okay.
Then she had kept the key. He went away. After 1 week or 10 days, he was contacting that lady and was asking, how is the car? She said, excellent, very nice car. Then he said, I have bought it only for you, you can keep it. And that lady said, what is this? Wow, you are giving such a huge, but the costly car to me. Yes, I am giving the car, I have bought it only for you. This is how he had covered.
Okay.
Then after some time, after 4 months, 5 months, the parliamentary election had come.
Yes.
Immediately that Ritesh was approaching that lady, that family member of Karnataka. I don't want to mention her name, that's why. He was approaching and he was asking, madam, I want to contest on behalf of the DMK in Ramanathapuram constituency. Can you get me the ticket?
A ticket.
And the mother of that lady, the mother of the girl, she was telling, you inform your father. Just to inform your father, because he had helped us a lot. And she was telling to her father, Dad, I have got an important recommendation for a person. He had helped us a lot, and he wants to contest in Ramanathapuram constituency on behalf of DMK ticket. The fact is that he was not at all a member of the DMK party at that point.
Yes.
In Ramanathapuram, there was a very one familiar senior member of DMK who was asking for the Ramanathapuram constituency.
Okay.
And they were for nearly 2 decades, the entire family was the active member of the DMK.
Okay.
Her name was Bhavani Rajendra. And the entire family was very much attached to the DMK. She was asking. Karnataka did not even bother about the fact that she was asking, because they are the ardent supporters of the DMK. And he should have told to his family members, no, ma. And she is asking, and the entire family was very much involved in party activities, so we cannot ignore them. In such a way, he should have replied.
Yes.
But what Karnataka had replied to the daughter, he said, no, so Ramanathapuram belongs to southern Tamil Nadu, and without Alagiri we cannot make any decision. You better approach Alagiri. And that lady and asked Ritesh, you go and meet Alagiri, and I will also talk to him. And she was talking to Alagiri, brother, and I am supporting that person. He will come and meet you. You please, father says that if you accept, he will give the ticket. And please, you help him. And this fellow went to Alagiri, and he knew his weakness. Immediately he was telling that, sir, I came to know that you are going to contest in Madurai constituency on behalf of DMK party. The entire expenditure I will take care of. Your entire expenditure I will take care of. Please help me. Immediately Alagiri said yes. Without becoming even a member of the DMK, Satish was announced as the DMK candidate for the Ramanathapuram constituency. Subsequently, he had won the seat. This is the pattern of DMK in the selection process. Nobody can get the ticket simply because they are seniors. Nobody can get the ticket simply because they are talented. Because in the parliamentary election, MGR used to ask the person, do you know English? Or do you know Hindi? This is the 2 questions which MGR used to ask when he was selecting the candidates for the parliamentary election.